This age we're living gives cause for apprehension, with speed and new invention, and even third dimension. But no matter what the burden of Mr. Einstein's theory, so we must get down to earth, at times relax, relieve the tension. No matter what the progress or what may yet be proved, the simple facts of life are such they cannot be removed. You must remember this: a kiss is still a kiss, a sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say I love you, on that you can rely. No matter what the future brings as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs never out of date, hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man and man must have his mate, that no one can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for life and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. Thanks so much for coming this evening. It's a real treat to be able to offer a few songs that might be familiar from Broadway, folks like Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., and a couple of my own tunes. And this is my way of giving thanks to you folks here in Chatham, at St. James Presbyterian Church, and everyone who has made my life such a blessing. So love you, no matter what the future brings, no matter what the future brings, as time goes by. Remember this: a kiss is still a kiss, a sigh is just a sigh. No matter what the things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say I love you, on that you can rely. No matter what the future brings as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs never out of date, hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man and man must have his mate, that no one can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. This is what we might call an enchanted evening. A moment aside, a time to think about what matters in life, and just be here together, but celebrating that special gift of love. Some enchanted evening. Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger, you may see a stranger across a crowded room, and And somehow you'll know even then, that somewhere you'll see her again and again. Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing. You may hear her laughing across a crowded room, and night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of her laughter will sing in your dreams. Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? Fools give you reasons, wise men never try. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you feel her call you across a crowded room, then fly to her side and make her your own. Or all through your life you may dream all alone. Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go. We've heard the amazing Jim Prosser on piano. Now it's the amazing Glenn Burke. Now this song describes how you're supposed to commit yourself in a relationship. It's not just a little bit. When I first met Lois, it was she either gets nothing or all of me. All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cried. Can't you see I'm no good without you? You took the part I once called my heart, so why not take all of me? All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cried. How can I get on, dear, without you? You took the part that I once called my heart, so why not take all of? Why not take all of? Why not take all of me? Oh, there's that word. So, when Lois got all of me, she got me warts and all, and sometimes there aren't too many warts, and I wrote this song for her birthday around 100 years ago.
It was like 50 ago, right?
No, this is before that. This is we were in Thunder Bay.
Oh, then it must have been, yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. First time through 29, that's it. I'm ready, you ready? Okay. Oh, I know where the sunshine goes when it goes into the night. It goes into your chestnut hair to shine it auburn bright. Oh, I know where the stars all go when they fade into the day. They rest within your deep green eyes to make them dance and play. You fill my heart with love and joy, you ease my daily strife. As you take the beauty God creates and fill it full of life. You know where the bird songs go when they leave each tiny beak. They go into your deep clear voice every time I hear you speak. Oh, I know where the fine things went when God finished with the earth. He set them in a special place to wait upon your birth. You fill my heart with love and joy, you ease my daily strife. As you take the beauty God creates and fill it full of life. You fill my heart with love and joy, ease my daily strife. As you take the beauty God creates and fill it full of life. This one I wrote for her 50th birthday. Because once you find somebody that interests you mildly, you tend to go with them wherever they are going to go, and it's been a mutual case of following each other everywhere. And not in a creepy stalkerish way. This is turn it over to Glenn. I'd follow you anywhere. I got here.
Yeah, I see.
Just like church, it's not even an organized show.
Okay.
That one. I'd like to say to you, baby, I'd follow you anywhere, wherever you may go. I'll be there right by you to the end. Whether you go here or there, nowhere or everywhere, you'll find me right there close by your side. 'Cause when I stray from our wee chalet, you show me the way, you show me the way. And if I roam from our pleasure dome, you point me back home, you point me back home. I'd like to say to you, baby, I'd follow you anywhere, wherever you may go. I'll be there right by you to the end. Whether you go here or there, nowhere or everywhere, I'll be there, right there close by your side. And should I stall when I hit a wall, you won't let me fall, you won't let me fall. Or when my stride takes me far and wide, you bring me on side, you bring me on side. You're my guiding light, steering me in the night. You are my day star bright, always within my sight. And you're my map and chart, showing me where to start. On the path to your heart, straight to your loving heart. I'd like to say to you, baby, I'd follow you anywhere, wherever you may go. I'll be there right by you to the end. Whether you go here or there, nowhere or everywhere, you'll find me right there close by your side. You'll find me right there close by your side. I first heard this song way back when Sammy Davis Jr. and the Rat Pack were a big thing. And it's always sort of stood in the back of my mind as kind of a personal anthem. And I know it might sound a little egotistical, but I gotta be me. Whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, whether I find a place in this world or never belong, I gotta be me, I've gotta be me. What else can I be than what I am? I want to live, not merely survive. And I won't give up this dream of life that keeps me alive. I've gotta be me, I've gotta be me. The dream that I see makes me what I am. That faraway prize, a world of success, is waiting for me if I heed the call. I won't settle down or settle for less, as long as there's half a chance that I can have it all. I'll go it alone, if that's how it must be. I can't be right for somebody else if I'm not right for me. I gotta be free, I've gotta be free. Daring to try, to do or to die, I've gotta be me. Time passes, and we're coming close to the intermission. So I'm going to leave you with a song that I wrote, and I'm going to tell you the story behind this song, because it's one of those, a lot of times a song is years in development. I'll get an idea and work on it, and eventually it'll pop out. And every once in a while, a song like this comes along where somebody speaks an idea. And in this case, it was a member of a kitchen staff where I was serving a camp, and she came to me one day and wanted some counsel because she said she was having these dreams and wondering, is God guiding me through these dreams? And we talked about it, and I think, I believe that God does speak to us through dreams and other visions. And I was left with this phrase to share it with her: let God speak to your dreams. Speak to my dreams. So we're going to just go a little bit more mellow as we prepare to take a bit of a break. Speak to my dreams, speak to my visions. place, safe in this place, resting secure in your arms. There will I see, there will I be, everything you dreamed for me. Speak to my dreams, speak to my visions, make them holy and pure in your sight. Make them holy and pure in your sight. Sing through my dreams, sing through my terrors, make their darkness disperse in your light. Lord, trust my shield, never to yield, comforted in your strong arms. There will I kneel as you reveal everything you've dreamed for me. Sing through my fears, sing through my terrors, make their darkness disperse in your light. Make their darkness disperse in your light. Pray me through doubt, pray me through questions, make my answers speak your living word. Wisdom my bed, cradling my head, erasing uncertainty. There will I know, there will I go, into what you dreamed for me. Pray me through doubt, pray me through questions, make my answers speak your living word. Make my answers speak your living word. Make my answers speak your living word. Since we're gathered in a Presbyterian church, it wouldn't be proper if we didn't eat. So you're invited to a little break and a snack.
Cool.
Well, did you have a nice dream while you slept and then you had some breakfast? And even though it's dark outside, I thought I'd bring some sunshine in for now. Just for Heather. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Yep. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's reaching clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's All the cattle are standing like statues. All the cattle are standing like statues. They don't turn their heads as they see me ride by. But a little brown maverick is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the sounds of the earth are like music. All the sounds of the earth are like music. The breeze is so busy it don't miss a tree. And an old weeping willow is laughing at me. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. And you're ready for the cue here? Okay. Such a wonderful world. Oh, it's Glenn, sorry. The other side. Act 2. Oh, free will offering, yes, that's right. While we're singing about a wonderful world, I would like to invite you to share generously, as all the proceeds from this evening are going to support our local women's shelter and Outreach for Hunger, two charities that are very near and dear to my heart. If you are making your offering by check, I invite you to make it out to St. James Presbyterian Church. Put in the subject line, farewell concert. That way it's out of my hands and it's completely above board. And then we'll split it right down the middle for both the charities. And it gives Ernie extra work. What a wonderful world. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright, blessed day, and the dark, sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, and also on the faces of the people going by. I see friends shaking hands, asking, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. My first ministry was in Norval, which is just outside of Georgetown, which is just outside of Brampton, which is just outside of Toronto. Norval is situated right on Highway 7, a major thoroughfare in that part of Ontario, and the manse is right on the highway. Because this is such a major thoroughfare, there were a lot of what I would call road warriors who would pass by. A lot of gentlemen who were going from pillar to post, going sometimes from Quebec to Kitchener in order to find summer work, and then going back to Quebec in order to be with their family. So I hear some of their stories, and well, they all sort of boil down to this one that I'm going to sing, Traveling Man. Well, he lost his job, then he got divorced, and his kids left home with his wife. So he wandered out looking for a path that might help him sidestep his grief. Well, he traveled here and he traveled there, and he wandered far, far away. But he never sidestepped his lonely grief, he just ended up losing himself. Traveling man, oh traveling man, never getting further ahead. But he never stops, 'cause each new road might take him back to himself. With his thrift store socks and his trash can shoes and his hand-me-downs, he can pass right by quite invisibly as we walk our road to success. But his threadbare soul and his wasteland eyes and his ego battered and bruised make us stop and stare with familiar looks, 'cause he's somebody that we all know. Traveling man, oh traveling man, never getting further ahead. But he never stops, 'cause each true road might lead him back to himself. They say you can know what a man is like if you walk a mile in his shoes. Well, the traveling man must know lots of folks, 'cause he's borrowed so many pairs. But does anyone know the traveling man who has dared to put on his shoes? And will anyone walk a mile with him, help him on his quest for himself? Traveling man, oh traveling man, do you know the path that you're on is not taking you quite far enough to get away from yourself? Traveling man, oh traveling man, do you know the path that you're on is not taking you quite far enough to get away from yourself? Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley, both made this song famous, My Way. And it's kind of a risky song for a pastor to sing, because it sort of makes it seem like it's all about me or it's all I want. But this next song is going to work in concert with the next song as we take a different look, a little bit of a different perspective on what it means to do things my way. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I live a life that's full, I've traveled each and every highway, but more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each chartered course, each careful step along the byway, but more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way, oh no, not me, I did it my way. For what is a man, what has he got, if not himself, then he has none to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. So the thing about doing it my way is sometimes we get so far away from ourselves, like with the traveling man who eventually lost himself. Or in this case, this is my most personal song. This is the song, a song I wrote about my relationship with my mom. And basically, my mom did it her way, and her way was not necessarily the best way. So this is me, and I'm going to accompany myself on MIDI. So Lois is going to fire up the video, and we're going to pray that this works with great prayer. Do I need a new battery? We have the technology. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, look at that. We made it so a child can open it. Can a child put it in now? Big end to the little one, right? Better?
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Okay. Okay. Say a little prayer. Is that right?
Oh.
With a rhythmic pouring motion, without input from her brain, she engages in an action that might disengage her pain. From the rhythmic crying action that preoccupies her time, disengaged from all she cherished by a cancer-driven crime that stole away her darling husband, stole away her very lifeblood, stole away the weak religion of society's creation. Now she's racing in a bottle, diving downward at full throttle. Lord, please hear me, I would pray. Take the bottle's hold away. Help her understand there's more to life than to be a lonely widowed wife. Lord, please help her fill the void and rebuild what's been destroyed. You can help remove her blinding pain, help her re-engage her love again, disengage the bottle's hold, let a brand new life unfold. Lord, hear my prayer, hear my prayer. The procession slowly marches, row by row the gravestones watch, as she makes her final exit, earth to earth and dust to dust. In a ritualistic manner, she has sacrificed her life, with a bottle for an altar. Anesthesia was her Lord, and now her faults God has consumed her, stole away what she could offer. But at last she's finally resting. Death released her from her suffering. No more bottle-fed despair, no more disillusioned prayer. Lord, I doubted if you cared, as her heart went unrepaired. Nothing that I did would make things right. No way I could help her joy take flight. So I take the guilty seat, or I'd place blame at your feet. And you always took each word in stride, 'cause you knew how much it hurt inside. And you once bore human pain, and your suffering was our gain. So now I ask you in prayer, please forgive my despair. With a rhythmic dancing action, she spins freely round the room, disengaged from Grandma's suffering, unaware of Grandma's gloom. With her brother dancing freely, as my dear wife watches on, I can feel my mother's presence as her grandchildren go dancing, as she once did with my father, as she once had done with me. I will carry on her rhythm with a brand new melody, while I move on from her mistakes. I will carry on her gifts. Lord, please help me understand. Help me take you by the hand. It's not always easy to stand tall. It would be so easy just to crawl, just to let my fears win out, give in to despair and doubt. Let my weakness have the final say. Let a bottle drown the pain away. But I've learned my lesson well. I'll avoid my mother's hell by trusting you. Oh my God, I've got you. I've got you. You're my strength and my shield. I've got you. I've got you. I've got you. So, this is a bit of a reminiscence tonight. I'm so thankful that you're all here and just thinking about all of the stuff that's happened over the last almost 14 years. So I thought I'd share with you this song from the Fantastics, Try to Remember. Try to remember the kind of September when life was slow and oh so mellow. Try to remember the kind of September when grass was green and oh so yellow. Try to remember the kind of September when you were a tender and callous fellow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. Try to remember when life was so tender that no one wept except the willow. Try to remember when life was so tender that dreams were kept beside your pillow. Try to remember when life was September, when love was an ember about to billow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. It's nice to remember, although you know the snow will follow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember, without a hurt, the heart is hollow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember the fire of September that made us mellow. Deep in December, our hearts should remember and follow. So just before this final song, I'd like to offer up a few thank yous. And those of you who know me know that I always have a script prepared, but I don't always follow it. But this I'm going to follow strictly. So I want to start by just thanking all of the folks at Theatre Kent who really helped me to, I know this might sound surprising, but to come out of my shell and to do this just for fun as opposed to doing it for a ministry or for a career. And also, of course, the Studio Black who helped me develop and to grow. Some of you may be shocked at this, but I'm also a Mason, so the Masons really helped me to integrate into the community, meet a lot of folks. Sam's Perk has been a fantastic counseling spot. You can have the most amazing private conversations in the middle of a public space. And it's been a blessing. Sam's Perk provided the food, and as I ordered it, this wonderful, amazing young friend, Jan McNulty, said, "I'll pick up the tab." So, Jan, and Jan has also, a second reason for thanking Jan is that she has been probably Lois's best friend. So, go ahead, there's Kleenex back there. Long time ago, even when I was still a student, I started taking voice lessons and studied for a few years with Carol Ravel and most recently with Christine Prosser, and it has been such a joy and a blessing to work with somebody so talented and so unforgiving and wonderfully kind. So thank you so much. Jim is very talented and gifted, and it is, I'm truly honored that he offered his gift to accompany me this evening, and just to be able to play with somebody of your talent is amazing. And then I also, and not to take anything away from Glenn, I wish I'd met Glenn a few years ago, because Glenn is one of those lifelong friends that I hope we stay in touch, because you are so talented and such a great guy, and it's been such a pleasure to work with you. And you don't know what it's like to work with people who are so competent that they make other people look good. And thank you. If you like this evening, thank them more than me. I'm going to single out one member from St. James Presbyterian Church, and that's Carol Vanderwinkle, because she did the decoration. These lovely things from the dollar store. She's so creative and so thankful. Well, come on, Everybody out there they want to know your secrets, because they're all going, from the dollar store, oh my God, it looks so amazing. So everybody go to the dollar store and tell them Carol sang. And growing out from Carol is the praise team that has, it's been so much fun to sing with a group like that has grown and matured over the years, that has the muscles to lift this piano onto the platform. Thank you, Ed and others. And from the praise team we grow to the entire reason for my being here, and that's St. James Presbyterian Church. It has been truly, truly an honor to serve you. Mike Moroney at First Presbyterian Church, I have to thank you too, just for being your friend and mentor, and sounding board and all those fun rides. But the folks here at St. James Presbyterian Church, the greatest tribute I can pay you is that after serving in 2 previous congregations, this is the first church that ever made Lois feel like she was part of the family and not just an added ministry. So for that, I truly thank the folks at St. James Presbyterian Church. And when 4 out of the however many songs are about Lois, that I have to thank Lois for allowing me to be here and to have so much fun and to help me grow and to mature over the years. Thank you, Lois. This final song, I really think, is the minister's anthem. The impossible dream of finding a world filled with love, of sharing what it is we have to offer, of just making it a better place. I don't know if you remember the line from The Incredibles. Mr. Incredible says, "I feel like the maid, I just cleaned up the place and it's a mess again." And that's what ministry is like, right? Is you get those amazing honestly, you get those amazing moments when you see some growth or some positive motion, and then certain presidents say something stupid and you go, oh, no, good. So really, ministry is this impossible and yet such a satisfying dream. And this is probably my favorite. It's my personal anthem. The Impossible Dream. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable stars.
Praise King and St. James, we want to thank you very much for sharing your gift of music with us.
Oh, thank you.
And we're going to miss it.
Oh, thank you. Let me come down and give you a hug. This is Carol. So, hey, please, send it over. I'm always ready to pose. I think there's still some food left.